In a serene rural village nestled by a shimmering lake, a devoted farmer shares a simple life with his loving wife and their young child. Their days are filled with the rhythms of farm work and family warmth. But tranquility shatters when a glamorous woman from the bustling city arrives for an extended vacation. This sophisticated visitor, with her urban allure and fashionable attire, lingers in the lakeside town far beyond the usual tourist stay, casting a shadow over the peaceful community. One fateful evening, as twilight drapes the landscape in soft hues, the city woman positions herself near the farmer's fence and emits a low, enticing whistle. The sound pierces the night air, drawing the farmer away from his home and his unsuspecting wife. He steps out into the darkness, his heart torn between loyalty to his family and the magnetic pull of this mysterious outsider. Inside the farmhouse, the wife remains oblivious, lost in reminiscences of their once blissful courtship, filled with tender moments and shared dreams under starry skies. Under the glow of a full moon, the farmer rendezvous with the city woman in a secluded marshy area. Their encounter ignites with a fervent kiss, awakening forbidden desires. She paints vivid pictures of a vibrant life in the metropolis, urging him to abandon his struggling farm and join her there. But one obstacle looms large: his wife. In a chilling whisper, she proposes a sinister solution: drown his spouse during a boating excursion on the lake, making it appear as a tragic accident. The farmer recoils in horror, his hands instinctively gripping her throat in rage, yet the intensity of the moment dissolves into another passionate embrace. She devises a cunning plan: gather bundles of reeds from the marsh to buoy himself if the boat ensuring his survival while sealing his wife's fate. The following day, the wife senses no impending doom as her husband suggests a leisurely trip across the lake. She agrees with innocent enthusiasm, and they set off in their small boat, the water gently lapping against the hull. As they venture farther from shore, the farmer's demeanor darkens. He rises with murderous intent, poised to hurl her overboard. Her eyes widen in terror, and she begs for mercy, her pleas piercing his soul. Overwhelmed by guilt and a resurgence of love, he halts, his resolve crumbling. He rows back to land with frantic urgency, but upon docking, the terrified wife flees into the woods, her trust shattered. Desperate to reclaim her, the farmer pursues her relentlessly until she boards a passing trolley bound for the city. He leaps aboard, imploring her not to fear him, his voice laced with remorse. The trolley carries them into the heart of urban chaos: towering buildings, honking vehicles, and throngs of people. The wife, still trembling, cowers from his touch. In an effort to soothe her, he purchases delicate flowers from a street vendor and offers her a piece of bread, gestures that slowly melt her defenses. As they navigate the streets, they stumble upon a grand church where a joyous wedding unfolds. The sight of the bride and groom exchanging vows stirs deep emotions. Inside the sacred space, the farmer collapses in tears, vowing eternal fidelity and seeking her forgiveness. Moved by his sincerity, the wife embraces him, their bond rekindling amid the ceremony's solemnity. With renewed affection, the couple embarks on a whimsical exploration of the city. They visit a bustling barbershop where the farmer receives a stylish haircut, eliciting giggles from his wife. They pose for a formal photograph in a studio, capturing their reconciled happiness. Laughter echoes as they indulge in a lively funfair, riding amusement attractions and savoring sweet treats. As dusk descends, painting the skyline in golden tones, they board the trolley for the return journey, their hearts lighter than before. The voyage back across the lake begins under a romantic moonlight, but nature unleashes a ferocious storm. Winds howl, waves crash, and their boat succumbs to the turmoil, capsizing into the depths. In a moment of clarity, the farmer remembers the reed bundles and secures them around his wife, for buoyancy clinging to debris. He washes ashore alone, battered but alive. Frantic, he rallies the villagers for a search, scouring the lake by they recover only a frayed bundle of reeds, leading him to believe his beloved has perished. Devastated, he staggers home, his world in ruins. Meanwhile, the city woman, presuming their scheme triumphant, arrives at the farmhouse to claim her prize. Enraged by grief, the farmer confronts her, his hands closing around her neck in vengeful fury. But a housemaid bursts in with miraculous news. The wife lives. She had clung to a solitary red bundle, rescued by passing fishermen. The farmer releases the intruder and rushes to his wife's bedside. She stirs weakly, her eyes meeting his with forgiveness. They share a gentle kiss as dawn breaks, symbolizing rebirth and enduring love. The city woman departs in disgrace, her carriage vanishing into the mist, while the sun rises triumphantly over the horizon, heralding a new chapter for the reunited family.